Alright, first gaming video of 2018, right off the bat. Alright, so what is up, guys? This is the Enemy Bully, and welcome back to Fruit of Grisaia. Now, where we left off, I remember, we went through a lot of foreigners, kind of, and apparently there's a bit of an issue right now, and that is obviously, the encoding that I stated at the last gaming video of 2017, and apparently I have to like get rid of the background, even the face cam, in order to like actually let the game running. But that doesn't mean that I cannot let it like this. There's a thing called editing, you know. So, wait, I'm not sure if this mic, sorry, never mind. So, I am decided to do the face cam like this, and it's actually separate, and I'm actually using the MacBook in order to do the gaming, and so, I'm not sure what is going to happen, so, anyway, I'm just gonna make sure that the position is right, so wait, I have to put it down a bit. No, I'm just gonna let it like this anyway. So, let's go. So, we are where we left off. We are with Michu, so I'm guessing we gotta talk with Michu, I guess, so that's the point. As soon as the lecturer leaves the classroom, Michu slumps forward on her desk. We've only gone through 2 periods, and are you out of stamina? Are you out of stamina already?
そんなのわかってるけど、座学の授業が続くとどうしてもこうなるのよ。
Okay, that seems to be the point.
それからさっち、シャーペンの芯がなくなっちゃったんだけど、返し持ってる？
Sorry, I'm keep on looking at the camera, guys. I just need to make sure. I probably need to make some adjustments again. Wait, hang on. Okay, I think this is good. So, lead line around.
どうぞ。ありがとう。そうそう。料理の時いつもここだけ使い道がなくて困るのよね。ってこれ、キャベツの芯じゃないの。え、何？これって日頃からシャーペンの芯とか消しゴムをサチから借りてる私へのいじめ？
I mean, technically, she's tired of you being a boss because, I mean, she's a student council, but, I mean, you get that Chachi is wearing a costume at the beginning, and, I mean, I think she's handing over to Hyuji this time.
もしかして私、実はサチに嫌われてる？
I wouldn't say that, but I think everyone is always making fun of you for that. Wait, I just have to higher the volume a bit. Okay, I think this is good. I just think this is good. No, I think it needs to be a bit more. There we go. I'm gonna edit that out, sorry. That's quite the imaginative leap in logic there. Why is Amine only laughing in the background?
ほらサッチ、早く誤解を解いてあげないとチルチルが溶けてなくなっちゃうのよ。あ、すみません。ミチル様が欲しかったのはこちらですよね。
Sachi hands Michu a new lid for her mechanical pencil. Does everyone now uses mechanical pencil instead of an actual pencil nowadays? I'm not sure. I mean, I'll ask my friends about that.
も もう頼むわよサチ。さすがの私もちょっとびっくりしちゃったじゃない。
Well, unless you're stupid enough.
飲みの心臓ダム。
Oh, Yumiko's there. You got the heart of a flea. Oh, sorry, that was Hiriko saying that, but her saying that, I mean, taking payback for Michiru seeing Yumiko's, you know what I mean.
失礼ね。いくらなんでもそこまで小さくないわよ。ハエと同じぐらいの肝玉は持ってるわよ。
F an average fly? What does that even mean?
どうせ見栄を張るならもっとマシな生き物にしなさいよ。
Boom.
なんなら試してみる？いえ、本当に結構です。ごめんなさい。
How is she allowed to carry that in a school? I mean, unless it involves a project that has to involve... If you know what I mean. So, way to prove her right.
ねえねえサチ、私には負け組葉っぱちょうだい。
Loser leaf... What?
ルーズリーフのことだよね。はい、どうぞ、
loose leaf notebook. What? Bakina, what are you doing? Can someone explain me what's going on?
教室で発情するの禁止。邪魔が入ったようなのよさ。じゃあ続きはベッドの上で。
Where in the heck did she learn that? Okay. I'm willing to bet that she saw some spy movie yesterday. But anyway, you really got the work, Sachi.
何でもというのはどんなものでしょうか。
That class representative can do anything like you said in the first episode? What?
やっぱりここって突っ込んだ方がいいの？どうだろうね。
I bet it's something that he doesn't know. Or I don't know also. You're a unique one.
ありがとうございます。しかもなんか褒められてるし。
Okay.
ねえ。
Let's see, do you have a chisel on hand as well?
はい。
A chisel? Yeah, okay, I know what it is. As soon as I requested, a chisel set emerged from the depths of her desk. What in the hell is everyone carrying? How about a heavy-duty stable that can handle dozens of sheets of paper at once? Standing from her desk, Shachi walks over to face a large locker in the back of the classroom. What is with that locker? It's twice the size of the others.
詰め込むものがたくさんあるさっちゃん専用ってやつ？
What? Okay. Alright. That doesn't seem like...
それはこれのことでしょうか？
Was it? Ah, no. Tsukimi's playing Counter-Strike. Back in the days, my brother was in the Counter-Strike. Never mind about that. Within a few minutes, she finds the requested item and brings it to me. Normally, I'd expect to have her go on a stationery store to get something like this.
ちょっとユージ、あんた今頃何言ってるのよ。
何です？マジで何してるのかお前。何これ？
十徳ナイフより幸を持てっていうのがこのクラスでの常識よ。
Better than a Swiss Army knife. Don't tell me she got another deadly weapon at hand like what usually has. Are you saying her karate chop cuts shorter than a folding blade?
そうじゃなくて、さっちゃんはそれだけ何でも用意できるってこと。
そうか。 Well, considering her apparent skill and devotion, I suppose she's well prepared to deal with most requests.
まあその格言が生まれたのにも理由があるわけだけど
I'm guessing that story isn't good.
あれはあまりの暑さで教室のクーラーも故障したうだるような夏の日だったわ。
Okay, this seems to be a bit dark right now. Wait a minute.
今日は本格的に寒いわね。これじゃあセミの寿命も2割引きよ。ねえねえチルチル、じゃあ今日のお昼は鍋にしようよ。鍋、こういう時こそ体も心もグツグツ煮えたぎるのよさ。
Nabe? What is a nabe? I don't get this at all.
おお、マキナもたまにはいいこと言うじゃない。何あれ。
Oh, I think that's when Yuji wasn't there at the time, I think. What on earth? Yep.
さあ、暑さのせいで湧いちゃったんでしょ。湧いちゃったって。
I rather. I don't even know.
でしょでしょ。学園で鍋ってところが飛び抜けてるでしょ。見直した。
I don't think I ever tried a hot pot before. I mean a Japanese hot pot. Alright, back to where I was at.
というわけでサチ、鍋セットの用意は任せたわよ。はい、わかりました。ってさすがに鍋は無理よね。
Is this where her stuff comes out of the... Okay.
あれ？さっちゃん、どこ行ったんだろう。
I think she's actually getting it.
鍋をやるために必要なものを集めに行ったんでしょ。まさか。だって私もマキナも冗談で言ってただけなのよ。
I mean, not until she actually gets it and she actually makes a really good nabe.
いきなりやるって言ってもきっとできっこないし。私の耳には分かりましたってうなずいたように聞こえたけど。
She's actually serious. She's gonna take it serious.
そう言われてみれば。
Yep.
うなずいてたかも。最初は全員が半信半疑だった。でも授業に顔を出さず4時間目の授業終了と同時に戻ってきたサチは。
She skipped class in order to prepare the nabe. Wow, okay. Oh, that's still bright.
お待たせしました。
Wow. What? Why? Allah, she's sick.
可愛く鼻水を垂らしながら土鍋セットと食材を抱えていたのよ。
She's not even wearing a jacket!
でもあの時食べたお鍋はすっごく美味しかったのよさ。
Yep, the nabe is pretty good. I can tell.
マキナがお菓子入れたりするから最後はゲテモノ鍋になってた気がするけど。ってこらー、私が熱を入れて語ってるんだからスルーしないでよ。
Wait, we're back to the present? Oh, okay. Peanut gallery. Are you talking about... Hang on. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. Incidentally, if I said I wanted nabe right now, would you be able to prepare things like you did before?
はい、できますけど。
Kedo. With a small nod, Sachi moves her gaze to the locker behind us. I see. Seems like you really might be more versatile than a Swiss army knife.
だからあんたも部活のこと言うのをやめなさいよ。サチには冗談が通じないんだから。
The way that Beatrice says that, it flashes me back right onto the first episode on when I first met Komine Sachi. I'm so glad I remember the full name. Well, not full, so never mind. Yeah, alright, Sachi. Let's change things up this time. Get together some ingredients for flowing ramen noodles.
はい、わかりました。
And then instantaneous response even here.
ってあんた、人が注意してあげてるそばから何やってるのよ。
I mean, he doesn't even care. I mean, I think he really wants to test it.
ほら、もうサチが出て行っちゃったじゃない。
They are worried, but he's not. Is Michiru the only one worried at this point?
食材だから、今度はスーパーかしら。
Yep, ingredients.
もしくは寮のキッチンね。
I don't even know at this point now. I pressed the wrong button. Not a problem. I really do want to try this.
じゃあ、なんで流しそうめん？
Flowing salmon. You said yourself earlier, didn't you? It's hot today, so I thought a cool meal would be best.
何よ。私のことを気にかけてくれたからって別にお礼なんて言わないんだからね。
So, to premise what is recorded today, so the flashback, it was called "Ask for a Hot Pot, Delivers." Present day, hot as fuck, ask for a cold flowing salmon noodles. She's on getting the ingredients now. And right now, she's getting it. So, nice tsundere Michiru. Forgot about that. Sigh. Alright. Another dots, okay. Another dots are getting less. Okay, this looks like about right. With a careful check of a bamboo flume that makes up a small canal, I've confirmed that the water was flowing smoothly. It is flowing smoothly. Having explained the gist of things to the others, I spent the last 2 periods obtaining the necessary materials and putting together a simple angled bamboo gutter on the roof.
お腹減った。
A few minutes later, after the lunch break begins, my classmates, excluding Sachi, emerge.
って何これ？流しそうめんの流しでしょ？そうじゃなくて、なんでそんなものが学園の屋上にあるのかってことよ。
Probably because of the eating on the school roof cliche. I mean, I just don't get it. The roof. In reality, the roof is not allowed to be entered, but they entered in anyway, and I don't know. It's how is this even possible?
もしかしてユージ君が作ったの？
Yeah. Right from when I said it. Okay. There's a bamboo groove within walking distance in the direction of the mountain, so the materials weren't hard to come by.
まさか授業をサボって山で竹取りとはね。
I mean, if I was in the Philippines doing jamboree, I would have collected bamboo also. This would be the first time I've skipped class, come to think of it.
まさかあんた今まで一度も授業をサボったことなかったの？
That even caught me off guard, actually. I mean, he didn't even tell us about that, so... Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
今時珍しいじゃない。
Unusual in this day and age. Okay. Also, I use Moso. Sorry. Also, I use Moso bamboo for this thing, but when you're looking to make more intricate goods like a hamper or strainer, the more flexible Madake bamboo is better suited for the job. If you can tell the difference between the two, it will come in handy when you're trying to lift off the mountains. Keep it in mind.
いや、普通女子学生が山ごもりとかする必要ないし。そうね。
I mean, since Amane saw what you use in the dorm.
お待たせしました。
Did you tell Sachi to come in the roof? Sachi joins us carrying a large tote bag on her shoulder. Tote bag? ナイ
スタイミングだね。
Looks like you were able to find what we needed.
はい、一通りの食材は用意できました。
So let's start preparing for the meal. Oh yeah, actually gonna eat that?
ここが待っているようだから、私はここにするわ。とか言って、本当は楽しみにしてるから一番上流なんでしょ？
I'm predicting that there's going to be an argument going down here.
は、流しましょうか。それはやめておこう。ほら、カッターの葉食べたら喉切れちゃうかもしれないし。
There's no way to eat a box cutter.
か、マキボウ。私らは上流の二人が逃した面を根こそぎゲットするんえ。了解ですぜ、姉子。
Anego is not captain. That's also a term of big sister, if I get it correctly. I mean, I remember hearing that word before. So after I distribute a pair of chopsticks and a bowl of soup for the noodles to everyone, they take their desired positions around the bamboo gutter. It seems like following someone is a rare experience for everyone, not just me.
それでは、サチ先生、第一投お願いします。はい。
In response to Michiru's yell, Sachi releases a few strands of some and goes onto the waterway.
それ、キャッチ。うまい。
I think Yumiko's gonna get the other one.
ほらほら、そんな顔しないで。まあ、ユミコも次頑張りなさいよ。
Gotta pull out the exact enough again?
次は絶対。ねえ、あまねえ。もしかしてここ、すっごく不利な位置なんじゃない？
There was another option, guys. Sorry. Okay. Bad position. Okay.
大丈夫よ。たくさん流し始めたら、必ずこぼれが出てくるんだから。
What? Screw you, I'm not gonna edit that out. Okay, fine. It's fine. Once this... No, never mind. That wasn't me. Whoops. Okay. Okay, really. So, nice English there. There's an interruption earlier, guys. I'm sorry. So, okay, apparently. Well then, okay. There's gonna be... Okay, so Yumiko, she got it. Michiru, you're just being a bitch right now. Amane and Makina stare the empty soup bowls with our eyes. Because of the intense battle upstream, none of the noodles have reached the lower position. Alright, then we'll just do this. I set up another guard that I prepared the... What's that? I set up another gutter that I prepared as a spare at a position below Michiru. Sachi, let's get some in this one as well.
わかりました。これがジャパニーズ直通電車で社長さん。
Yup, it is.
ありがとう、ユージくん。
No need to thank me. A long time ago, I had it been into me not to waste things I make.
へえ。
Something tells me Sachi wants it also. I glanced onto my side where Sachi is silently floating some nose down the waterway. At this rate, you're not gonna get any, Sachi. Or I'll secure your share. Scooping the nose directly from the original container, I deposited them into Sachi's
あり
plate.
がとうございます。ずるいよ、サッチンだけ。そういう手段があるなら、私もユージくんから直接食べさせてもらおうかしら。
Hell no! A pair of observant hunters are on me in seconds. Hold it, if everyone starts taking notes directly, it's not flowing somen.
ここが私の部屋だったら、ユージくんだけに女体流しそうめんやってあげてもよかったんだけど。
No. Nope. No. Yeah. Yeah. Hindi. Hindi. Let's drink to it.
ちょっとあまね、あんた いきなり何口走ってるのよ。
Something until she gets shame of herself.
女の武器を使った買収ってやつ？それなら私もやるのよさ。ラーメン
Makina, don't do that!
もう何なのよこの子たちは。
Okay.
ほら、小峰さん、手が止まってるわよ。あ、すみません。
When is this gonna
突
finish?
然授業を休みたいというから何をするのかと思えば、屋上で流しそうめんとはね。
I mean, you could join if you want. I don't care.
季節外れの転校生だけあって考えることが違うわね。
Oh, she. Okay. 1:15. Alright. I've heard it takes 3 days to get the cat to take to you. The girl named Irisu Makina got attached to me even faster than that. Yes, this is the same Makina who used to flee the instant she laid eyes on me. It's not charging. No. Something wrong with this thing. Hang on. Had to fix it for a second there. I have no idea what changed her mind, but lately it's been quite the opposite, with her approaching me on sight.
今日も暑いね。
This. Not that she's particularly talkative. After a small greeting, she tends to tag along in silence. You want something?
別に。
I think it's because of the last episode. That made her talk to him even more. I mean, that even made me so attached to Makina more, and I don't even know which side to pick on right now. Honestly speaking, getting followed around for no reason like this is a little annoying. That said, there's no reason for me to coldly shoo her away either. Don't you need to go after the class?
今日は私の選択してる授業もうないし。
そうか。In other words, she's probably just bored. The schedule at this school is divided between the curriculum in the morning and optional courses in the afternoon. It's not rare for a few of my classmates to be lazing around by the vending machines after lunch. If you got nothing to do, how about going back to the dorm and studying? I mean, I don't have a dorm. It's what I'd like to say, but come to think of it, I'm also wandering around wasting my free fifth period, so I don't exactly have the right to lecture Makina. Want something to drink? I dig my hand in my pocket searching for a small change.
お金持って。
She can tell by what I'm holding on to. Holding her right palm towards me to declare it's fine, Makina takes out something that looks like a green stuffed animal from a pocket. The vaguely frog-shaped thing seems to be a purse as its red dot opens wide in with the snap of metal bearings. I believe I've seen that type of wallet before. I mean, purse before. I mean, I think one of my classmates did have it, but I'm not sure if she has it anymore. I don't know whether to be straight or gay. Fuck. After taking a few coins, Makina buys a juice box out of the vending machines lined up on the passage. Then returns to my side. Pulling the attached straw free with stubby, clumsy-looking fingers, Makina pierces it into the juice box and starts to slurp up the contents. I mean, it's obviously a juice box, what to do. Similarly, I drink quietly from my paper cup full of oolong tea. Is oolong tea? No, never mind. I think I really want to try that. I mean, I've tried a bit of few iced teas before. You already said that, Makina. Toscani. Now we're repeating ourselves. Probably evidence that we've both puzzled over how to get a conversation started. You're telling me. How is it that told me the man has to break the ice in situations like this? I mean, breaking the ice since it's hot in the game right now. Of course, I'm not confident how... There's no how. I'm not confident I could pull it off if I tried. What do I talk about with a girl like Makina? Stories? Stories. It's fairly standard request, but I'm not sure where to go with this. What sort of story? A cool story. That's a bit tricky. When you're looking for a chilling tale, I think ghost stories are the standard choice. I don't think that's used to recommending that. Fortunately, I'm not lacking in that department. The legacy of the time I spent at my old school. Alright, then this is something I heard from an upperclassman from at my previous school. Okay, this is ruining the encoding. I am not joking. This is literally ruining the encoding. This is a story of an American soldier who found himself on the southern island in the night flooded with lukewarm rain. The soldier was making his way south through the darkened jungle amid pelting downpour. Following a native trail with 8 companions, their objective was an enemy anti-aircraft position. The rain had been falling for 2 days straight, leaving the ground swampy and as a paddy field. I'm not sure if I can even read this. Never mind. The squad's nerves are already worn by the darkness of the night jungle, but the relentless rain piercing through the tree canopy was slowly snapping in the joints as well, and on top of it all, the rough mouth they received from the scouts was very to the point of the uselessness for little but further fueling their NXT. I'm not sure if that's anxiety or NXT. I'm not sure anymore. But as the squad trailed on the virtual call to the needed mother, so the American soldier, a sniper brigade rear of the column, was definitely struggling around to avoid getting separated from the next in his unit. Eventually, he heard the distance striking from the distance in front of him, raising above the sound of the rain. He recognized the sound as a client as the platoon leader Number of times he claimed. I'm not sure if I can read this. I'm not sure if the encoding can keep this up. An enemy ambush. Lying flat on the spot, the map is strong identity down sight with the soldier and dominating and a real no shot in the fire from the edge. Earlier, the coordinates have indicated that there are barely any enemy troops or armed guerrillas in this area. If there are enemies here, the odds were that they would be scouts and most likely be a fairly small group. As the man rested his chin in the muddy water to watch the jungle ahead, he heard the first sounds of gunfire. The enemy weren't even 30 meters away. Okay, 6 lines of fire from the enemy's position as he thought he'd seen the small scouting group. Judging from the reckless way they opened the fire blindly, they were probably poorly trained guerrillas who panicked under the encountering their enemy under these unusual conditions. Removing his gaze from the scope, the man grabbed his weapon and pulled back in the helmet, pushing a 7.62mm bullet into the exposed. He quickly returned and the muzzle flashes visible through the scope burned white after image into his pupil, fully dilated after his long walk in darkness. He couldn't see the enemy. Frick. I don't even. Okay! That came out of nowhere. A momentary explosion of light from his gun. He heard the enemy's gun and almost 30 meters away. A hit. The man took his rifle in the bone, hands falling on his knees and elbows to refine his position. After moving 10 minutes into his life, he discovered as one of the foxhole that was surprised. When he swung the body down in the hole, he found it wasn't half full stagnant water as he expected, but that was okay, more importantly, from the position he could snipe while hidden for the time, sunk in his waist in the muddy water. He mechanically pulls back his rifle bolt and squeezes the trigger again and again and again. All of a sudden, he heard a voice from the next foxhole. It seems he has enough, but hey, give me the grenade. In response, the man took an M67 grenade from the dog in the right hand. Thank you. The man assumed he heard those words. But no matter how the man waited, his comrade didn't fail the grenade. He said he was in his friend somehow he couldn't get loose. Hey, you okay? You know, sure with those words, he moved his head to look at him. Moment to an exposure point back rage. Hang on, I gotta check the recording if it's alright. So it turns out the recording is alright, so I'm glad it survived though, so that's a good thing. I mean, I don't think I can read it at this point. A mass of burning air struck the man like a wall, knocking the helmet on his head, thrusting his body backwards into the body pole. His mouth, thrown open by the explosion, was instantly filled with the filthy water as the man desperately tried to spit it out. He realized his tongue had been knocked back into his throat. He couldn't breathe. Quickly thrusting his hand in his mouth, the man peeled his tongue free from his fingers and fully vomited out the water together with the debris that gathered his lungs. His throat was burning from inhaling the explosion's scorching wind. He couldn't even start to falling down his face. His head felt like he'd taken a direct hit of the fastball made of concrete, and his ears filled with a high-pitched ringing. Hey, you alright, kid? Dig out. Saw the muddy water in his head, and the man. I said, he said he felt himself being grounded in the coffin at all times. He got to move, constantly in jaws. Can you walk? I think the man's effort to nod his head. He couldn't see. His ears are fully functional, and his throat was on fire. He couldn't even speak. The man began to run in his hand on the ground in his hands. His common knew that while he was looking for the man felt his rifle pressed back in his hands. Reassured by the familiar flow of his blood in the man's tongue, and into his shoulder, his soldier was still clutching him while he still had to crawl. Whoa, okay. Had 30 minutes passed, when the man encountered himself, the rain had, ironically enough, finally stopped. His vision had largely recovered. When he looked around, he saw his companions, all just as filthy with blood. Hey, shorty, you still alive? sniper was still scurrying along the ground when that voice called to him. It belonged to a black man who joined the army at the same time as him. They had been the same squad at the training days as well, and the black man was his closest friend to the platoon. His greeting was casual as always. "Give me a break." The man re-shouldered his beloved rifle and told his friend about the hand grenade accident. The voice from the next foxhole, "The grenade he handed me over," in response. Moments later, the explosion. The man angrily spat out the details from his brush with death. Through another stupidity, the black man. I listened in silence. When the story was over, after a brief pause, he finally spoke. "Huh? The hell are you talking about, shorty?" The black man said that his story was impossible. Come to think of it, of course it was. The man was the unit's birdman, the rear guard, the end of the line. Usually, the birdman marched 10 to 20 meters behind the squad. There was no way an ally would have been scant only 2 or 3 meters from his position. Okay. Even considering his moments to charge his fine position, he couldn't have met anyone until the unit broke into retreat. I mean, let's say you're right, and some jackass dropped a grenade in his own foxhole. Okay, who was that? When the man looked around his surroundings, 8 of the squad's other soldiers were accounted for. A few were lightly wounded, but clearly none of them had been on the receiving end of the grenade blast recently. So who the hell do you give a grenade to? In response to his friend's words, a shiver ran down the man's spine. After rejoining the main force, what does that have to do with encoding? Never mind. After rejoining the main force and letting his report, the man told the story of the gruesome incident. The sergeant major had an explanation of the sorts for him. The base is right on the side of an old battle where many Americans died. Holy shit. Among them are mainly wounded and slowly butchered by the guerrillas and bayonets. And some who reached to the grenades on their waist and pulled out the pin would be tortured to death. So in the end, who had taken the man's pin, presented the leading sphere, this was death? Or so the story went. What do you think? Is a bit of chill?
なんて話を聞かせてくれるのよさ。おしっこちびりそうなのよ。
Oh, sorry about that. Forget it.
無理。今夜一人でおトイレ行った時、絶対泣く。
My bad.
今度お話をする時は、もうちょっと楽しいお話にして。
Huh? Yeah, got it. Margaret throws her empty juice box in the trash and starts to pat her away. As usual, she leaves quickly as she arrives. But this time, after walking about 3 minutes, Margaret stops on the spot and turns back to me.
ねえ、お兄ちゃん。
Nani?
お兄ちゃんは死後の世界ってあると思う？
Everyone believes that, so life after death, and can't say for sure since I've never experienced it at first hand. If you believe in it, then maybe there is. In the army, there's a popular story about the afterlife, exclusively for soldiers. It's a story you'll find in the armed forces of pretty much in any country, in pretty much identical form. If you believe an afterlife is waiting for you, it will be. I'm sure it's something like that.
そっか。ありがとう。じゃあまた。
With those words, she runs off, this time without looking back. I don't think I said anything particularly interesting, but hearing words of saints naturally lightens my mood anyway. Drinking up the remaining ℒund tea with a gulp, I throw the empty cup in the trash bin. I walked up towards the classroom for the 6th period class. It's 11 o'clock right now. What? I didn't press the enter button, did I? Right, there's a subspecies of women distinguished by an excessive kind of helpfulness. The burning desire to take care of the other people's problems. Within a few days of entering the school, I had a rough idea that Amine fit this busybody woman classification. You're telling me. But I have to admit, it wasn't expecting her mailing me so quickly. Although I suppose it's inevitable, we'd run into each other a lot since we live in the same dorm. It seems like she's coming out to me at every free moment and playing the big sister. I'd rather stay away from you. I wish she put herself in my shoes. It's not easy having so politely shut her down every time. After a worthwhile of like a few minutes of some interruptions, and I'm not gonna stop there. Not wasting any time, are you? Not sure how to get her under the out of hand, but lately every time the break begins, Amine's been clinging to me from behind. Any minute, it could be my mother or my brother who could bust in and they might smack me in the head. I am not safe today. Oh shit! How do I... Wait. Okay, No.
テキストの設定をするわよ。
Oh my god, that's not what I meant! I think I pressed something wrong here.
ダイアログの表示設定をするわよ。
How do I do this? Alright, shortcut view. So, if I remember... There we go, that's where I find it. Alright, so... Unfortunately, pressing her oversized lumps of... Oh, okay, not gonna say that. Boy, remove your chest flap from my head.
何その言い草。ユージ君、おっぱい嫌いなの？
On the contrary, I'm something of a fan.
ならいいじゃん。もっと喜びなよ。若い男なら誰しもが夢中になるパイオツだぞ。そんな態度取ってるとホモだと思われてヒゲ面の親父に言い寄られるよ。
Well, someone's a thought. I prefer that if a man hits on me, I can hit on him with my fist. Something tells me you prefer being straight. Okay, I can tell. What do you want from me? If you want something to say, then spit it out already.
いやいや、今の授業で何かわからないところはなかったってね。ちょっとお姉さんぶってみたいだけなんだけどさ。
Nope, I don't want to play. Thanks, sis, but I'm a big boy now. Would you please get lost?
照れちゃって。可愛いんだからもう。
Damn it. I am a dainty little thing. I'll break more easily than you think.
だからこうして優しく抱きしめてるんじゃない。
ダメね。重いよ。They say a snapping turtle won't release prey from its bite. Even if lightning strikes their bite, Amane is a similar beast. Once she clings to me, my only release was the sound of the bell. If this woman kept a pet cat, I'm positive it could go bald from stress within a week. I'm not confident my own hair will be safe if I allow these assaults to continue. So does mine. I think it's about time I get my message across, even if it requires somewhat harsh attitude. Amane, that's about enough. As I begin to shout, Takaki prepares to do its spectacular timing.
スオさん、少しいいかしら。
Yumiko, Guminus as Amine's response glares at her expressive, hey, who are you supposed to be?
まあいいわ。次の地歴の授業で使うプロジェクターの準備があるでしょ。
Finally, Yumiko is being useful.
ああ、そうか。今日の日直、私とマキナだ。
イリスさん一人で準備を始めたけど、放っておいていいの？
ごめん、ユージ君。私行かなきゃ。
Don't mind me. Thank you.
急いだ方がいいわよ。またイリスさんが機材を壊す前に。
Yeah, you should.
マキナー、待って、壊さないで。
She finally released me. What a noisy woman.
あれ、わざとああしてドタバタして見せているのよ。ネクラだってバレるのがそんなに怖いのかしら。
What do you mean?
言葉の通りよ。もう昔のスオーさんのように無駄にうじうじしているよりはマシだと思って私は諦めることにしたわ。
You make it sound like you're familiar with her past. Have you known Amane that long?
そうね。と言っても知り合ってまだ1年程度だけれど。
So Amane wasn't always like this?
何？彼女に興味があるの？
Hell no, I don't. I just don't understand the woman. Why does she drape herself all over me like that?
私が知るわけないじゃない。彼女に直接聞いたらどう？
How about if I ask someone else instead of Yumiko? That would be... Oh, I did. Don't tell me they didn't go away. Just the other day, having stocked the necessaries for my new dorm life in the local supermarket, I was wandering the leisure street around in front of the station.
あれ、ゆうちゃんじゃん。何してんの？こんなとこで。
The word Yu-chan is not gonna help. Don't call me that.
ん？なんで？かわいいじゃん。
No, it is not. Spare me, I don't get any cuter than I already am. All the other girls would get jealous and start picking on me.
そういう言い回し、誰かに似てるって言われない？
Like who?
さあ、それより何？お買い物？
I'm gonna point at the plastic supermarket bag dangling out of my hand.
ボックスティッシュに乾電池、サラダ油にマヨネーズ、あとはレトルトのカレーにデンタルフロス、それともやし。
Look, you don't just start riffling around through my bag.
カレーを買うなら南口の山陽より北口の松栄の方が安いよ。もやしも松栄さんなら。
You are knowledgeable as always. Do you wonder about comparing prices all day long?
別に毎日ってわけじゃないけど、買い物のたびにチェックはしてるかな。
She's got an impressive devotion of economizing. I get it felt like the sprite admiration her as my master was sort of wild woman who bought the things without even looking at the price tag.
牛乳、卵、野菜を買うなら松栄さん。お魚、お肉、トイレットペーパーを買うならさ。
Well, I'm not that caught up with the price. I appreciate the thought. I just want a store that's convenient. It's all, well, as good as the one while looking for bargains, but when you consider an increased effort and consumption of time involved, getting too picky frequently turns into a loss.
まあ、男の子はそうだよね。
That's right, I'll be going.
帰るの？
Yes, I did finish my shopping. Good.
じゃあ、一緒に帰ろうよ。
No! As soon as the words left her mouth, Amane was standing by my side, grasping by my hand. What do you think you're doing?
何が？
This, of course. In demonstration, I raised the hand and Amane's grip rather captured her fingers, turning her strongly within mine. What am I, so kids who won't go on unless Mama pulls him there? I've got to admit, I don't remember quite that adorably, so I'm very interested in where you're coming from here. still gripping my right hand tightly. I'm gonna raise my forefinger and the other against her lip and wrangles the grip.
幼い弟の手を引いて家に帰る。優しい。
Oh, is that if role playing? Then I guess I have to play along. Ha 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 ha! Did you really think I'd say that? Oof! Thank you.
もう嫌なの？
If you think that puppy dog face will act nicer of the guilt, you're very wrong. Don't flirt in public. That's a rule of mine.
二人きりならいいの？
Stop twisting my words. The point is I can't think of a single reason why would I hold hands with you.
私がつなぎたいからじゃあ理由にならないの？
It's not an answer to an answer. Why would you want to hold my hand?
私ね、過去の事故のトラウマで誰かと手をつないでいないと不安なのよ。
Lies. Some kind of obsessive compulsive disorder. What sort of accident was it?
それは秘密？
The hell?
やだ、怒らない。
As she spoke, Amanda took my hand for the second time, joking. When did the joke start, sir? Sorry, take the left at least. I can't calm down with someone's holding on to my dominant hand.
別にね、手を握ることに深い意味なんてないよ。ただ、せっかく同じクラス。
Why get friendly with me?
それ理由がいる？君は子供の頃とか友達を作るの。
Hard to say I didn't have any.
じゃあ逆に聞くけど、どうして私じゃダメ？
I wouldn't say I don't. I just want to understand your motive.
ならいいじゃない。仲良。
You're a weird one.
うちの学校で変じゃない子って一人もいない。
I'm going back.
帰ろう。
Having moved into the lab house, I requested Amanda didn't mess around any further on the way back. She calmly acted her age. Holding hands really did seem enough to satisfy her. Thoughts she did run through my head. Considering it's only been a day since we met, she's bizarrely friendly, but still she remembers our class full of special cases. Despite a relatively normal facade.
De? 彼女の過去を鑑みるにスキンシップを無下に断るのも気が引けるので、うやむやのうちに黙認していたら、最近富に目に余るほど過剰な接触をするようになってきたと。
I'll just tell her I'm fucking gay. We'll make the detective of you yet.
何を偉そうに。
Saki, what sort of accident was Amanda involved in?
知らないわ。
If it's not something you can talk about, I'll leave it alone.
そうじゃなくて、本当に知らないのよ。あまり興味もないし。でも、文字通り交通事故だったという話で。
A car crash?
何でも、彼女が乗っていたバスが事故を起こして、それが原因で心を病んでいるという話を。手をつなぎたがる癖があるなんて話は過分にして聞いたことがないわね。手をつなぎたがる癖があるなんて話は過分にして聞いたことがないわね。
Okay, thank you for that.
手をつなぎたがる癖があるなんて
Hey,
話は。
Cora! Then why is she so persistent about it?
だから知らないわよ。彼女視力が悪いようだし、それが原因じゃない？
Oh, God. Does bad eyesight make you want to hold hands?
さあ、視力が未発達な赤ん坊が何でも口に入れて舌で物体の形状や温度を認識するのと同じで、何でも触ってみないと落ち着かないんじゃないかしら。
A plausible theory, but I'm having a hard time buying it in her case. In the first place, her eyes are her eyes that terrible?
知らないわよ。興味ないって言ったでしょ。
I'm wasting my breath talking to you.
気が合うわね。私もたった今、あなたとの会話はつまらないと言おうとしていたところよ。
I guess we're done here, or we would be. If I hadn't spotted that communist Sachi out of the corner of my eye. Sachi, do you have a minute?
はい、何でしょう。
Do you know anything in particular about Amini's past?
いいえ、 私は詳しい話は何も。
God damn it. So in other words, nobody knows the whole story.
あえて聞くような楽しい話題ではないし、自分から不幸自慢ができるほどに回復している学生ならいつまでもこんなところにはいないでしょうしね。
You're telling me, true enough. As long as the person in question doesn't want to discuss it, I suppose I won't pry any further. And in the first place, I'm a little doubtful that Amane's past really has anything to do with holding my hand.
何かあまねさんが思わず手をつなぎたくなるほどに
No! Sachi, you're getting the wrong idea! That is not what you think! Taking things from a new direction specifically, what do you think I did?
そうですね。例えばあまねさんが街でヤンキーに絡まれているところを
I
助けた
don't
と
remember
か。
that bullshit.
雨の日に捨て猫の入った段ボールにそっと傘を置いていったところを見られたとかね。
Now they're teasing me. What's so funny? Well... Oh well, whatever, never mind. Neither rings a bell. I have no memories of us being lovers in previous life either.
そんな記憶があったら気持ち悪いわよ。
Thank you, Yumiko. Thank you. Amane is worst girl. Hashtag.
この学園に男の人が転入してくるのは珍しいですし、何かこうクラスメイトの男子とそういうデートじみたことがしてみたかっただけなのではないでしょうか。
You think so? Incidentally, Sachi, does that mean you have an interest in holding hands and going date with me as well? Okay.
手をつなぐこと自体は嫌ではないですし、俺と手をつなげデートをしろとそう強く命令していただければ絶対に断らないと思いますけど。
I see. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll fall under the not helpful in the slightest. How about you, Sakaki?
私があなたと手をつないでデート？
Right, getting into...
困ったわ。どう答えればあなたを傷つけずに済むのかしら。
I get the picture. So is your face being worried. Thanks so much for your compassion. So in the end, asking around didn't get me anything resembling a clear answer. From what Sakaki said, it doesn't seem like Amane wants to hold hands indiscriminately. The mystery's only deep.
大丈夫、マキナ。そこ狭いからぶつけないようにね。大丈夫。
おい。
なんで言ってるそばからぶつけるかな、あんたは。私はそういう生き物なのよさ。
Just as the moment Amane enters the classroom pointing Makina by the hand always to our gossiping, I point my thumb in the pair and their connected hands. You said Amane doesn't have a habit of holding hands, right?
まあ、イリスさんは特別。手をつないでおかないとフラフラとどこかへ行っちゃうような子だし。
Saki watches Amane and Makina as she speaks. Suddenly she claps her hands again and is struck by a burst of insight.
あなた、あの子と同列に見られているのではないかしら。
I don't think Yuji is younger than Amane. Eh? Nani? Wait, what? I've been put in the same category with this girl? Really? What a seriously unpleasant thought.
スオさんは面倒見がいいのよ。なんていうか、言葉は悪いけど、きっとダメ男が好きなんじゃないかしら。
Yuji's not hopeless. I appreciate that you're probably trying to help, but that's basically an indirect way of saying that you look like a hopeless man.
ん？そう言ったつもりだけど。
Saki, could you please stop rubbing salt in the wound without even realizing it kind of stings?
あら、心外だわ。これでも随分と高評価しているつもりなのだけれど。
Mind answering the last question for me? The last
何か
question
し
for
ら。
me? Is there even a single normal person in this school?
言ったでしょ。まともならこんな学園になんていないわよ。あなたを含めてね。
Wow, Yumiko, you really want to throw the salt in. What if I throw a soul container in your face? True enough. I don't think you've got some special variety of unhappiness. Sensing the admonition underneath Sakaki's words, I feel the stirrings of something like shame. Whether it's normal or not, this student life isn't bad in its own way. I've started to like this place enough to reach that conclusion. 2 o'clock. 2:07, sorry. A hobby with a window gives you a fresh perspective on the world, or so my sister said. But when I was a kid, struggling with my own daily life was all about I could handle. I dislike and avoid change, even when it have brought me something new. So my sister's recommendation was to at least try reading books. That's why my sister, my unbelievably voracious bookworm herself, and she began to push the ones she finished on me. As I soon picked up a reading habit, though I didn't find any particular meaning in it at this time. My sister is dead now. As my parents and my master, yet I'm still reading. My sister who taught me to read books, the parents who aren't angry at me when I was reading books, and the master who praised me for reading books, buying me as many as I wanted. I'm grateful for them now, since I've found the meaning of in the act of reading.
Kazami-kun.
Yumiko, I think you have to wait for now. I think this is the best way to stop. No, I gotta keep this in for the mic. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy me doing Fruit of Grisaia. If you want me to do more, there's gonna be more episodes. I'll probably put a playlist at the end of the video. So, yeah, so feel free to subscribe if you want. And anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry, guys. What?